The UK team for World Skills will be chosen in a competitive selection event in Warwickshire. 60 young people will be whittled down to the 23 who reach the required standard. It's winner takes all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Well done. Let's have a quick reflection. How did you find that?
It wasn't too bad. It's just when you cut it, first of all, it's hard trying to picture where the colour and that's going to go, where the long bit's going to go, everything when it's all blonde.
Right. Jenny, look at your picture. Can you see anything that you haven't done in your picture?
It's not long enough.
Where?
There.
Okay, that's 7 minutes, guys.
Well, we're looking for the culinary skills that are shown today in the kitchen. We're looking for their methods of work, their hygiene, their cleanliness, the innovation they show with their cooking, and the finished product obviously on the plate, the balance of colours, textures, strong flavours, and effective portion sizes also, and the way they use the produce that they've been given.
The cooks have started service. Graham and Adam's food is being tasted and marked. But Sophie Wright's still cooking. She's misread the clock. Her guinea fowl isn't cooked through. Finally, Sophie's ready to present, well behind Graham and Adam.
She was about 5 minutes over time, so she will lose some marks for that.
It's all right until the end. I forgot we started 7 minutes early, so I was looking at the time. I didn't put my guinea fowl in time for me to cook, so that's why it looks like that. Never mind. It's one of those things. Just didn't go well today, that's all. Never mind.
It's quite old school, it's a bit old-fashioned sort of thing, but it does show a lot of skills. That's why I chose to do something like that. And yeah, it looks good. It's effective.
Simple but flavoursome, you know. There's a lot more technical skills I could have used in there, you know, more ballantines, mousses and things, but I've gone simple but tasty, you know. But there's a few things that could have gone better.
Across the 9 locations in Warwickshire, competitors are in the zone, fully focused on the task in hand. 60 young people with Japan and WorldSkills 2007 in their sights. Robert Rousseau is joined by industry expert Christine Hillier-Smith to judge the hairdressing. The 2 blocks are compared from the front, the back and the 2 sides, with marks for colour, cut and finish.
I would say that reflects the cut from the back, that one doesn't.
But the length is better. The overall balance.
You've got this here and you've got that kick out bit there.
Sorry to disagree, but I think in my mind the colour's actually better on this one than it is on that one.
Better but not right. Because we haven't given the cut mark to that, I don't think you can give the finish mark to it, because it hasn't been finished like the photo. There is what we'd call this kick-out bit, this throwaway bit here, which, as you can see, Donna has got, but it's not there. It's gone, it's on the floor. it's not there.
The judging of the cooking involves allocating more than 50% of the marks for the judges' subjective views on the final taste and presentation of the food.
Quality of the food produced, Adam?
It ate very soft to me. Mushy.
Yeah.
There was no bite to anything on his apart from the beetroot, which was raw.
Within the terrine you could see the 2 pieces of guinea fowl, but I didn't feel that it used the guinea fowl quite as well as Graham had. But it was very, very clever, very striking.
It was very striking.
Sophie?
Sophie, I put acceptable food produced, a little cumbersome on the plate, you know, it was a large portion, and for me the presentation and the style needed refining.
Graham?
I thought good quality shown, innovative. The guy was obviously really switched on for this dish.
It was a Michelin dish.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, it was.
Looking at the world's still standards, probably one of the best dishes I've seen.
Yeah, it was good. Very good.
The ranking of the cook's guinea fowl task was Graham first, closely followed by Adam, with Sophie in 3rd place. and Donna won the hairdressing task by a clear 10 points to 3. Day 3, the final day of competition.
Right, OK, chaps, we can start.
As the bricklayers are teed off, all the other competitors know that today is the last chance to get things right, to get the marks that will see off their rivals and reach the standard that will get them to world skills. The CAD engineers are looking pretty exposed today. They've been moved to the foyer.
Today we thought that we'd add a bit of pressure by bringing them down into the reception area so we can give them a bit more of a lively atmosphere, a bit of disruption, a bit of noise, so they will understand a little bit more what the competition will be like over in Japan in November.
Simon Noble's the auto body repair competitor. He's working on his own, competing against the WorldSkills specification. He's exceptionally skilled for his age, but he needs to be. He's got a hard act to follow. The UK won the gold medal in this category at the last WorldSkills.
We're working to 1mm tolerances in this competition, and generally on a vehicle like this Toyota, you're working to 2mm, so we're working with it well inside the manufacturer's tolerances.
The landscape gardeners are nearly finished. Since their rivals decided to quit, they've had to pace themselves.
It was easier on the first day when the other two were here, and now that they're not here, it's a nightmare trying to compete, work fast, but you tend to just step back and think, oh no, you don't need to. Another maybe 4 hours we could finish the garden off completely, but we've only got 2, so we're going to do as much as we can to get as many points.
"5 o'clock and it's all over.
I didn't think I was going to get it finished, but I did. Right at the last minute, so that's all right. I feel a bit better.
Absolutely exhausted, just completely drained. Looking forward to tonight. Just glad it's over.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it, but it didn't go as well as I probably wanted it to. Could have gone a bit better.
I'm just knackered.
Worked like mad today and got it all finished. Could have done with about an extra half an hour.
Probably do a bit of a celebration tonight. Just go out, relax, and then wait for tomorrow.
The evening of day 3 means the start of a late one for the judges in many of the skill categories. The work pieces are finished and the complex assessments can begin.
The profiles, they've got to be accurate, they've got to be made so it fits up with the next stone, and even if it's just more than a millimetre out, it's likely to cause all sorts of problems when the stone goes into the building for the fixer.
I don't know what's gone wrong with this one. This can't get full marks, goodness sake. This competitor has got so far, he's assembled all his frames together, but has missed out the whole shaped tread. So he's lost some significant marks because of that, because the bottom line is, to maximise the marks, you have to finish the component.
The cabinet-making judge uses his fingertips to check for a perfect finish.
The reason being, it's any little jumps, blips, your sense of feel is very, very sensitive, as well as your eyes. Oh, you learnt something today.
Things like this take about a minute, 2 minutes to actually do with a wire brush. Can actually lose your marks, and in this case, this lot spent 6.5 marks by not cleaning his joint.
Marking monochromatic graduated stripes is quite a challenge.
A good way to look at it is if you look at it straight on and unfocus your eye. Is it too heavy on one side or too dark on one side falling that way, and it doesn't get a graduated flow through it. It's easier to see once you unfocus your eye and look at it.
The marking took place long into the night, and now it's the following morning. The competitors arrive to wait for the verdicts, so who'll be going to Japan?
Decision time.
Barry Rowe leads the UK Skills Moderation Panel scrutinising the building trades.
Numerically, he's the highest, but when you come to mark the stuff, it's all right.
John, sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
What is your recommendation?
Ben, yeah.
Competitions Director Jenny Shackleton oversees the other skills categories.
OK, general view of him.
General view, I'd say he's probably the best competitor I've seen in my experience of wheel skills so far.
Yeah, good. That's quite a commendation, isn't it?
As soon as he started putting under pressure, it went to pieces.
It wasn't good.
At last, it's time to tell the competitors who's going and who's staying home. Will it be hairdresser Donna Leach or her pal Jenny Norman?
We would like to take you, Donna, to Japan 2007. So well done.
In the painting and decorating, it was neck and neck between Mark Nevin and Chris Blake.
It's been extremely difficult, this one, but we've got to make decisions. And the decision is, congratulations to Chris.
It's all very emotional for the competitors, for victors and runners-up alike. Of the cooks, will Graham's guinea fowl be on the money, or would Sophie's late plates be her undoing?
Sophie, it's no, because you're not ready. Graham, we would like to take you in 2007.
Was the garden good enough for Keith and Tim to go?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
We'll be going to Japan.
Well done, lads.
Okay, well done. I knew that, I could see it.
Over the moon, of course you are, but...
It's just disappointing for everyone else, isn't it? When you've been with people all week and then half of them's got to go home.
I have my little cry, but I'm all right now. The best man won, though, I think. Definitely well deserved.
I don't think it's really it as yet.
So like shivering down the spine all the time. It's brilliant.
The packing's done and it's back on the bus. 23 have been selected by UK Skills to go to Japan. For these talented young people, it's been an unforgettable week.
Absolutely amazing, yeah. I can't believe I got through. So,
any sympathy for Mark?
Oh, look. I saw emotions run through here, so it's really hard.
Ahead of the winners, 8 months intensive training before Japan. For the rest, it's the end of a dream and the start of a long journey home.